Well, it is April the 2nd, and I have finished my first book. We have some things to talk about first. Apparently, this is my channel birthday. I got a notice on YouTube a day or so ago that said, it's your channel birthday. And I was like, oh, okay, great. I didn't know that. So apparently I've been here for 2 years. I mean, I know I've been off and on. I've taken some pretty big breaks, but 2 years, that's a long time. Anyway, I got something in the mail yesterday. This is a tiny pin of Vin, if you've read the Mistborn series. This is a sticker of Tress, if you've read Tress of the Emerald Sea. This also is a bookmark of Tress. We have a close-up and a further away. This is a picture of Hoid, World Hopper. I don't even know what this means. Clearly, I should have read the little thing that it came with. Anyway, and this is the new Tress book. It came in the mail yesterday on April the 1st, which is the day that Secret Project number 2 was released. I got Secret Project number 1. So hopefully it won't take 3 months for me to get Secret Project number 2, but that's okay. I have already started reading it. So let's talk about what I'm reading. I went last night to the Battle of the Bands website or the Discord, and I was like, or I did it this morning. I can't remember if it was last night or this morning. Oh my gosh, it doesn't matter. But I said, does anybody know if Secret Project number 2 fulfills any of these prompts? Can y'all let me know? So I'm just saying that yes, I have gotten 3 different people telling me different prompts that it fulfills. So I am going to be switching out a book. That doesn't matter, and I'm not going to tell you which one because I feel like maybe if I even give away what the prompt is, it might give away something that happens in the book. I don't know. I'm literally on chapter 1, but I don't want to put that out there. So I am reading Secret Project number 2, which does have a title. It's really long. And I am also reading Unsouled, which is the first Cradle book, and I have The View from Infinity Beach. So I wasn't going to start Secret Project number 2. The only books that I do not have on audio are this one for Infinity Beach. I don't have Unsouled, which is the first Cradle book, and I don't have The Secret Project. Those are the only 3 that I cannot find on audio anywhere. I can't put them on hold or pay for them even from Audible. Like I cannot get audio for those 3 books. So those are I have to start reading these as I'm going along. So I started Unsouled yesterday, and I like it. Like I'm in the first, 3 or 4 chapters. It is so good. Like it starts out with a bang, and I really like how it's going. So I'm definitely going to be reading that. I actually created a spinner wheel that has these 3 options on them. And when it's time for me to sit down and read, because I actually had to add into my schedule, this is reading time, because otherwise I will talk myself into doing something else. So I put it on my schedule. This is reading time. And then I'm spinning the wheel, and whichever one of those it lands on, I'm going to spend that 30-minute section just reading that book. So who knows? But yesterday was Unsouled. Today is going to be The Secret Project. I haven't done it yet because we're not there in my schedule, but I will be doing that. And I have finished my first book on audio, which was The Mime Order by Samantha Shannon. Now, this book has some stuff happening, and I feel like there was some foreshadowing for a few of the betrayals as we were going along, and it definitely paid off in the end with some twists and turns, some twists that were really obvious and we definitely knew were coming, and a few other twists that we were just like, oh well. However, we're still following Paige / the Pale Dreamer, and she is really trying to get somebody to pay attention to what happened to her in book 1 and understand that their world is not as tiny and insular as she thought it was. And so she is spending this whole book just kind of going, hey, trying to find different people to listen to her and to talk about what's actually happening, and nobody wants to listen. She's got this one side that is only focused on their own thing, and then she's got this other side that doesn't want to do anything because they feel like they're elite, and why would they help the underlings? So she's got these 2 faction kind of things, and in the middle of that, there are murders that have gone unsolved, and people are trying to figure out how to solve them, and so she's helping that because she's being accused of the murders. And so there's just a lot of stuff happening in this book. This is book 2 officially. There was a half book at the beginning, like the 0.5 book. Then there was the first book, and now this is book 2. So I finally wrapped my head around the order of the books, and now I'm finished. I really, really enjoyed it. So this counts for one of my schools. The school thing is that there has to be a book that has 2 E's in the title. And so the mime order has 2 E's. So that counts for that read. And it counts for one of the Battle of the Bands. And it counts for Realmathon, which I just decided yesterday that I was going to participate in. And I joined the sci-fi team. I'm not really sure why I did that either, but I did. I joined the sci-fi team. One more thing. Oh, I am reading a nonfiction book, Buddy Reading with Sandy, Metabolism Makeover. This book is so good. We have literally read the intro, chapter 1, and chapter 2. I am already learning so many things about how your body reacts to the different kinds of foods that you put in it. And I have a basic understanding of what happens, but this whole chapter we just did was about blood sugar and insulin, and how those words to me were just like, that's diabetic stuff. I don't need to pay attention to it. But no, it's everybody's stuff. And I don't know why I have just ignored it for so long, even though I know that I have a condition that makes me insulin resistant. I've still just not paid attention to it. The doctors were like, oh, it's fine. So I've just agreed that it was fine. I mean, they haven't said it was fine, but their solutions or their explanations have not been as informative as this chapter was in this book. So I am sold already. I have this through NetGalley, but I know that I will be buying this in physical form. I'm going to go over to try to pre-order it right now. And so I'm excited about it. Anyway, that is my catch up for today. We went and got my son from his camp out that he did this weekend. Tomorrow kicks off a regular work day. I am doing a little bit of work today, kind of making up for last week. I had some client stuff come in at the end of the week, and I want to get it done for them before I jumpstart into next week. So that is everything for my check-in. Oh, what's the next book that I'm reading? I made a spinner wheel. Y'all know I love some spinner wheels. And I made a spinner wheel. So here is what I spun.
Macmillan Audio presents Remote Control by Nadie Okorafor, read by Adwa Ando.
Okay, so I'm moving right into remote control. Oh, Andrew texted me today, and he's starting End of Watch today, which is our buddy read. So I will be starting that tonight. I'm slowly going through that one, so I'll just pop in periodically. It is the 3rd book in a series. I know this time. This is book number 3 in the Bill Hodges series by Stephen King. And so I'm starting End of Watch tonight, but remote control is my main, like, when I'm doing anything listening, and it's really short. So I'll be reading and listening to this one as I go through. I'll probably finish this tonight, maybe early tomorrow. So I'll report on it when I'm done. Anyway, that's it for Sunday. I hope you guys are having a great weekend, and I'll just see you tomorrow. Bye.